دي العجلة الكهربائية بقى.
Very comfortable bike.
Yeah.
And last year I got some problems with my heart, so it was too unstable, and I'm not allowed to get a more intensive physical.
Like not too intensive exercise like running or like fitness.
Yes.
You cannot do.
And therefore I.
U weet hier waarschijnlijk de weg.
Dan moet hij daar rechtsaf.
Naar rechtsaf.
Met de straat mee zo. En dan moet u weer linksaf. En dan weer
Mooi
linksaf.
fiets hoor.
En dan bent u bij de moeder Teresa.
Dank u wel.
Het is een lusje.
Een lusje maken, dus rechtsaf, linksaf
En weer linksaf.
en weer linksaf. Rechts, twee keer links. Dank u wel.
Het is wel leuk om dat een beetje erbij te doen. Zes grappig.
Well, so because of my problems with my heartbeat, I was forced
طبعا عشان يعني يريح نفسه شوية صحيا.
use of an electric bike.
Yeah.
And
But also because you cannot ride a normal bike anymore.
no,
too intense.
no, and
مبقاش حاجة تقيلة عليه طبعا. بدأ هو يستخدم العجلة الكهربائية.
because I can make it myself.
That's
كمان الميزة بقى إن هو بيقدر يعملها بقى بنفسه. يعني هيعمل العجلة دي بنفسه.
two nice things that we could say is when you get older and you have health problems or issues, people can use an electric bike instead of a normal bike, because a normal bike is way more intensive.
العجلة العادية.
It's more difficult for the heart, it's more difficult for the system. So for older people this is really perfect. I also say for younger people because it's really fun to drive, and we will see that in a bit. If Frans allows me to drive the bike. And Frans, he built this bike himself. So
عملها
maybe
بنفسه.
he can tell a bit. Maybe you could tell a bit about how
Yes,
you built
it is very easy for me
سهلة جدا.
to build this myself, because you replace the rack
yeah.
and with some other one with a battery in it, and the cable is going behind this shield.
Yeah.
You can see the fixings.
So before there was no accu here,
No.
No battery here, and you put this battery yourself
Yes.
completely.
Yes, you
وعملها
replace
بنفسه طبعا.
this rack,
حطها
Wow.
and then the cable is going down here
واصلة هنا.
and is going into the frame. It is make a hole here.
And you
then-
made this completely yourself.
Yes.
Wow.
And then it's going to this side, and it's coming out here.
And the power is been delivered on the front wheel.
On the front wheel, on the axis.
So,
on the,
so here is an engine, I
Engine.
think. Yeah, here's the
Inside,
engine. There's an engine inside.
Then you have also a secondary cable. It's going to the steering.
الكابل التاني.
And this is to measure the power output, to see the power
Yes,
output
and the velocity.
and the velocity of the bike.
And here you can control
هنا طبعا بتعمل كنترول.
low, high.
Control the power.
Control the power. It is 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5.
I think it's amazing that you built this yourself.
Yeah, for me it's easy because I have
هو طبعا عمل يعني الفيتس ده كله عمله هو بنفسه. العجلة دي كلها عملها لوحده بنفسه. الموضوع سهل. الموضوع مش بالصعوبة، الموضوع بالسهل.
Hij staat nu op 1.
Yes.
Je kan hem op 0 zetten.
Ja.
En je kan hem op je kraantje aan niet naar 50 gaan, dan schrik je je dood.
So he put five degrees, 5 levels of power output.
Ja.
But he says he put the fifth one. He says the power output is very great. So with
Very dangerous.
yeah, it's very dangerous, but a lot of fun
خمسة
probably.
بجد
But
سرعة.
we will start with 2 or 3.
Ja.
2 و3 ممتازين جدا، 5 هتبقى سريعة جدا.
Thank you very much. I will be careful.
Kijk maar of je het kan.
You really feel the power. You get a trust.
Ja, ja.
Put it on 5.
Ja. Ja, natuurlijk. Dat moest even.
If you put it on 5, it's like a plane. Yeah, the power output at 5 is really a lot. I almost don't give any power with my legs, but I get thrusted forward, like a big thrust.
مجرد ما
five,
بيلمسها
it's
بتمشي.
really
ممكن
comfortable.
احطها على 5 احسن.
I really like
It's
it.
in the hills here in these
Ah, yeah.
regions.
Yeah,
They have very steep hills,
yeah, that's true.
and then you use the 5.
Ah, yeah. So because this region is pretty hilly, we have a lot of hills in Nijmegen and in this surrounding. So this is really ideal with this bike. The hills are pretty easy to ride on with this power. Very easy. Frans, could you maybe tell us about how much it costs to build this yourself like this?
نشوف بقى التكلفة كام.
I bought a do-it-yourself package.
Ah, yeah.
It is on the internet. Everything is on the internet. You can choose the
كل حاجة
power
بتشوفها عن طريق النت.
of the engine.
Ah,
You can choose the
تختار
capacity of the battery. You can choose the display.
كل حاجة
simple
بتختارها طبعا
or,
حسب
intelligent.
متطلباتك انت عايز تعملها
And,
قد ايه سريعة
well,
ازاي.
you take this together and then you pay the price 700
بعدين بتجمعهم
euros.
حسب طبعا
so you
متطلباتك
paid
انت.
in total for this very beautiful package 700 euros.
حسب السرعة.
That's a good price.
And then you are not dependent. You're not dependent on the
كلفته تقريبا 700 يورو. 700 يورو هنا بالنسبة هنا ممتازة.
bicycle repair.
Yeah, that's true because you can do it yourself now. I think.
I can buy on the market my own battery.
Ah, yeah.
You are not dependent on
هو يقدر بعد كده بقى يشتري
the
البطارية
man who
بنفسه.
delivered it to you,
Yeah.
and they have
مش لازم بقى يبقى معتمد
earned a
على
lot of
الشركة اللي
money
هي
with
عملتها له.
high prices.
Yeah, I
But,
understand what you mean. Yeah. So what he's telling is that because this is his own kit, he can replace elements really easily, and he's not dependent on certain brands or certain companies when he needs reparations. He can do it himself. He can say, I want to repair this or I want to change this. So because if you buy maybe an expensive brand, then you also have expensive repairs because they have expensive parts. So that's maybe a nice thing of building an electric bike yourself.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The total package of the materials to build this bike is 700 euro. Could you maybe tell specifically how much it is? So how much
هنشوفها
is
بالتفصيل.
the battery, how much is the engine, how much is this control?
Well, it is some time ago, so I not know it precisely.
طبعا ده من وقت فات.
I think this is the main parts
بطارية
are
لوحدها.
the battery and the engine, and I think both are around 250.
So that's
euros.
pretty affordable. Actually.
يعني من
Yeah.
سنتين
And
ثلاثة
the rest
250
is
تقريبا.
the display and the computer. Here inside is a small computer.
Ah, yeah, and that comes with the display. Yeah.
Yeah, that comes with the
So
display.
you can also buy certain parts on their own. You don't have to buy a whole set.
And the energy consumption is almost nothing.
Ah. So
Little
you can
bit
charge
more
it
than-
for free with the solar panels, but also without solar panels to charge a bike that costs almost nothing.
الشحن طبعا يعني تقريبا ما بيكلفكش حاجة. وكمان مع الألواح الشمسية نهائي.
Dan moet ik even te snel rekenen. Maar out of the blue, I think it's cost 10 euro cents per year.
Oh, bij
10 cents per year.
Nee,
Die
nee,
niet.
nee.
Per time.
Per charge.
Per charge.
Per charge.
10 euro cents, so $10, 10 euro cents per charge. So it's 1/10 of €1 per charge. That's really cheap. That's really cheap.
Ja, dus je kunt 100 kilometer voor één dubbeltje. Voor 10 cents.
So you can charge the bike 10 times for €1 or for $1.
المرة الواحدة ب 10 سنت.
And on one charge, how many kilometers you can ride?
80.
80. So you have
الشحنة
800
الواحدة
kilometer for
تعمل
€1
80
or $1.
كيلو.
800 kilometer. That's good.
800 كيلومتر.
Electrical car, it does
العربية كهربائية
1 kilowatt hour over 5 kilometers. So that is 1 kilowatt hour is 50 cents.
So for 5 kilometers.
الكيلو العربية
So
50
the
cent.
car you pay €1 for 10 kilometers. So the car is of course way more expensive than the bike. So the car is
شكرا للمشاهدة، وتابع معنا بالاشتراك واللايك.